Welcome back, you Washington football maniacs. It is your host, Brandon Scott. I'm rolling solo today. My co-host, Greg Sykes, has the night off. Tonight, we are going to do a preview real fast and my three keys to victory. But before we do, if you're not a member of the Washington football maniacs, definitely consider it because we're putting a lot of good content out there for the Washington Commanders. A lot of recaps of games. We're going to do live videos. We're going to have some guests on. So definitely subscribe, comment below, hit the notification button so you know when these videos drop, because like I said, we have a lot of good content coming this season. So let's get into it. Tonight we're going to do a really quick preview and my keys to victory for Thursday night's game against the Chicago Bears. So again, Thursday night football, the Washington Commanders host the Chicago Bears at 8:15 at FedEx Field for Thursday night football, first prime time game of the year for the Washington Commanders. So this is a must-win game for the Commanders. Obviously, the Chicago Bears are winless. They're struggling right now. There's a lot of turmoil within the organization, but that kind of leads into my first key to victory, which is any given Sunday. Look, this is the NFL. These are professionals. Look, any given Sunday, man, any team can win any Sunday. I know there's a lot of teams right now that are struggling. The Cincinnati Bengals is one team where a lot of people had high hopes for them as a team and Joe Burrow as a quarterback, but they're struggling right now. But, they could bounce around or bounce back this Sunday. But looking at the Bears, obviously a lot of turmoil. Chase Claypool, the wide receiver, is out right now for an extended period of time due to personal reasons. They're trying to work out a trade for him. So Justin Fields is a quarterback who can run. He's got some skills. Now, he's got DJ Moore, but Khalil Herbert at running back, and their tight end is not a scrub either. So they have players who can play. So definitely do not underestimate the Chicago Bears. Do not underestimate them. Like I said, they're gonna have some fire. It's prime time. They're trying to bounce back. They're trying to get back they're trying to get into the win column. And going against a Washington Commanders team who at 2-2 is kind of middle of the road. We're too good to really be a bad team, but we're not good enough to really compete yet with your contending teams like the Eagles and the Bills and other teams. We're gonna be playing Cowboys and other teams that are competing. San Francisco, we got on the schedule. Miami's on the schedule. So definitely we have to work our ways up to prove to people, especially within the division, that we want to be a contender, not just a good team, but a legit playoff contender. So my first key to victory is definitely do not underestimate the Chicago Bears. Definitely any given Sunday, any team can win any Sunday. Do not underestimate them. Definitely put your foot on the pedal and keep it rolling. Crush them, obliterate them, destroy them. Send a message to the rest of the league that, look, we're a team that's ready to play. Now, get us to Chicago. But again, do not underestimate the Bears. Number two, right pieces in the right places. Jack Del Rio has to put the right players in the right schemes. And we're going to talk about Emmanuel Forbes Jr. at the end of the video, but obviously he got humbled against the Eagles. And look, he's a rookie cornerback, first year in the NFL. You're going to get cooked. Even veteran cornerbacks, man, D'Angelo Hall got cooked. That's just what happens. The thing with being a cornerback, man, is like rolling dice, man. You can be shut down, but you when it comes down to it, you're going to get cooked. It depends on how much. It really defines the all-pro from the regular guy. But, look, A.J. Brown really humbled him. But I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that Kendall Fuller should have been on A.J. Brown. I think Devontae Smith, that assignment should have been Emmanuel Forbes' assignment. I think Benjamin St. Juste could have had a better chance against A.J. Brown than Emmanuel Forbes. So I think that was a scheme issue. So put the right pieces in the right places. Put the players in position to succeed. Use their best skill sets to succeed. Jamin Brown, that's another player that, the jury's still out on what his fit is. When he's playing well, he looks great. When he's playing bad, like missing tackles against the Eagles, he looks bad. So put these guys in the best position to win. That is my second key to victory. Number three, run the daggone ball. Look, the run sets up the pass. The run controls the clock. You control the pace. You control the game. You control, run the ball. Brian Robinson Jr. is just ready to break out. Give him the ball. Let him run the ball. Dictate the game through the run and let it open up the pass. So I definitely believe that they need to start out running the ball, putting the ball in Brian Robinson Jr.'s hand. Antonio Gibson, obviously, we know what his issue is with fumbling the ball, but he's a playmaker. Definitely put the ball in his hands. So whether it's through the pass, run, get him involved. Curtis Samuel, get him involved with sweeps, screens. So, but definitely let the run game open up the pass. So my third key to victory is run the ball, dictate the game, control the clock, and really wear down their defense. Because, like I said, all these keys of victory kind of depend on each other, right? It goes into the first one, which is look, the Bears. I get it; they're winless, but don't underestimate them. Any given Sunday, put the right pieces in the right position. Let the run game shine. Let it open up the pass. I always use other sports examples, like basketball, because I also cover Locked On Wizards, so I do a lot of NBA content. So usually, if you're a basketball fan, you'll know what I'm talking about. Is that usually point guards who can penetrate the lane open up shooters on the outside. So it's kind of like that in football, right? Let the run set up the pass, and I think that if we run the ball, control the clock, and really wear down the defense, man, we have a good chance of really blowing the Bears out. Because I definitely think it's gonna be a blowout. But I'm gonna give you my prediction at the end. So, to kind of reiterate real quick, my three keys of victory, three ways I think that if we do these things, I think we are winners on Thursday night against the Chicago Bears. One, any given Sunday, don't underestimate the Bears. Two, right pieces in the right places. Jack Del Rio needs to put the right players in the right schemes to succeed. And I'm kind of looking at Emmanuel Forbes and really Jamin Davis when I'm saying that. And three, run the ball. Again, run the ball. So those are my three keys to victory. My prediction for Thursday Night Football prime time against the Chicago Bears at FedEx. I'm going to say it's going to be a 31-10 victory. I think Sam Howell throws 3 touchdowns and Brian Robinson runs for 95 yards, 1 touchdown. So I think that this is definitely a winnable game. It's a must-win game. Like I said, they could sneak one on us. And that's why we have to take this game serious. This is a must-win game because if you look forward, we have the next 3 games are very winnable games. And if we can come out of that 3-game stretch at least 2-1, we can set ourselves up for success hitting back home at FedEx against the Philadelphia Eagles because we did play them hard. We led them to overtime. And that to me, I know Greg covered it in the previous video. I had a night off, but kind of my comments on the Eagles game is that it was winnable. We pushed a contending team, a championship Super Bowl contending team to overtime. And so, we have it, man. It's just, these 3 main keys is kind of what I'm leading to. And to me, the most important one is probably the second one, which is right scheme. Jack Del Rio is kind of like consistency is something that's just is prized in sports overall. If you look at Jack Del Rio, when he looks good, when his defense looks good, it looks like a top 10 defense. When it looks bad, like 2 years ago when we were giving up all these long passes, like the Hail Mary against the New Orleans Saints and Jameis Winston, it just looked really bad. So consistency as far as schemes and coaching, as far as Jack Del Rio. And putting the right guys in the right spots. Because, like I said, I don't think that A.J. Brown should have been covered by Emmanuel Forbes. I think that was best served for Benjamin St-Juste or Kenneth Fuller. And I think that Devontae Smith should have been the guy who was guarded by Emmanuel Forbes. So those are my keys to victory and my prediction. 31-10, I predict that the Washington Commanders will succeed and win in prime time Thursday night. Again, Thursday night, tomorrow night, as this recording, tomorrow night, 8:15. Tune in, show your support. Let's get this dub because, like I said, next 3 games are winnable. So let's try to get back on track. So before we roll, I wanted to touch base on this real quick. Emmanuel Forbes Jr. is rumored to, well, I actually looked it up. He left Twitter, which is, I guess, now known as X, due to a lot of criticism from the fan base. And it got to the point where he was starting to get death threats. Let me say this, man. This is a football channel, not a political channel. But I'm just going to touch base on it real fast. We live in a society now that is wired way too tight. The lack of the ability to criticize is an issue, but we also, like I said, we're wound too tight. It's football, man. This is at the end of the day, this is a children's game. Obviously, they get paid a lot of money to play a children's game, but criticism is okay. To me, I'm a military guy, drill sergeants, I'll be criticized all 6 years, 4 months of my time in the military. That's just, I believe in healthy criticism, especially we all think that we know what's best for us until but it's best to get an outside opinion and criticism. But when you get to the point where you're sending death threats to a guy because he had a bad game, look, we need to grow up, man. We need to grow up. It's football. Sports. There was a time when sports was a arena where it brought us together, and to the point we're to the point now where we're sending death threats to a guy because he had a bad game. People grow up, man. Grow up. You should never send death threats to a player because he had a bad game. I get it, man. You get paid millions of dollars to do a job. I get it, but at the end of the day, come on, it's just sports. So definitely stay humble, y'all. Show love to the organization, to the players, man. Because look, the Washington Commanders represent, the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. In Virginia, if you and look, goes all the way down to Southern Virginia, man. And even in the Carolinas, where that's how far this fan base goes, man. So definitely, it represents a lot of people. Let's come together, man. We live in an era where every other influence is trying to rip us apart. Let's come together, man. And this is the time to come together. Thursday night football, prime time. Let's come together. Let's root for this team. Let's get this dub. So I wanted to get that off my chest real quick because, look, it's just football, y'all. It's just football, man. We have so many other avenues in life, man, as adults that make life hard sometimes. Let's not let sports be an avenue for us to fight, man. We have enough other issues going on right now. Let's let sports do what it does best, which is entertain us and bring us together. So again, Thursday night, or as it's recorded, tomorrow night, 8:15, the Chicago Bears are coming to Landover to try to steal a victory from the Washington Commanders. So definitely tune in, show your support, and let's get this W. Again, appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. If you are not a member of the Washington Football Maniacs, definitely become a member, man. We are going to be pushing forward a lot of good content, man. So definitely rock with me and my co-host, Greg Sykes. We're going to see you guys next time, and we're going to talk about the recap from potentially the victory against the Bears. So again, appreciate you guys, man. Hail to the Commanders, and peace. See everybody later.